Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we ask our divine higher self to take form. That's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice, your own wisdom. We ask it to take a form so we can align to the energy that it's showing, that it's transmitting to us. We ask the higher self to touch our body. We draw it into our body and sit in meditation. And the second part of the meditation, we draw the beautiful beam of white light down through the top of our head, down into our stomach, our solar plexus, and we laser it out from us across the planet. Between each of these parts, I'll go a little hum, so you can push the button on your apparatus and sit in meditation for as long as you like. In the last part, people suggest how we could take these peaceful, meditative, healing energies that we've created through our meditation and extend them out into the world. And so each time somebody will give a suggestion. This week, the suggestion was about depression. So many people feel depressed, they feel overwhelmed, they feel vulnerable. And so what we'll do is we will send light to all humanity, that humanity is uplifted, that humanity feels, each and every one of us, that there's a purpose in our lives and that we have the energy to fulfill that destiny. And so we will begin with a little breath, breathing in through your nose, hold at the top, and exhale very slowly through your mouth. When you exhale slowly, it brings you into a meditative state. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. And now exhale very slowly. Feel your brain slow down to meditation. And once again, breathe in through your nose. And exhale slowly. Ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take form. It could be a light, a rainbow, a sunrise, a being, a star, a tree, an animal, an equation. Just see the first thing that comes. Higher self, please take form. Now ask your higher self to show you, to touch a place in your body where you are holding your divine essence, your divine source at this moment. And imagine that your higher self is touching anywhere in your body right now. You might see the place, or hear it, or feel it. Wherever that is, bring your conscious awareness into that place. And breathe in and out as if you were creating a beautiful opening there. Breathe in and out through that place. And now ask your higher self to enter there, to enter into your body so that your higher self is within your being as you sit in meditation. Imagine that you could reach up into the cosmos and pull down a perfect being of pure white light down through the top of your head and down into your stomach, your solar plexus. This is the center of the emotional body. And from there, laser that beam out from you across the planet and back into the sky. We do this with our breath. As you breathe in, pull down the light through you. As you exhale, laser the light out across the planet, illuminating the planet and back into the sky. And simply continue this form of breathing. It will bring you into a beautiful meditating state. Om. Bring into your mind's eye all the 8 billion plus humans on this planet. Bring them all as a group into your mind's eye and ask them what frequency of light they need to release any depression that is hovering over them, squeezing them, separating them. What color, what frequency of light will uplift them out of depression and into a state of purpose, of the recognition of self and our connection to everything and everyone. See what color humanity asks for to be lifted free of depressive states. And whatever color comes to you that they choose, again, reach up into the cosmos and pull down exactly that color down to the top of your head, to your solar plexus, and laser that beautiful light out to all humanity and feel it continue to stream through you and all of humanity opening to receive it. And through the frequency of cosmic light, all depression dissolves away and all humanity is uplifted. Do it now. Oh. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Thank you. We do have a second part to our meditation. It's called Knowings, and people from around the world each week send in questions on themes and topics that they would like for us to explore in order to illuminate ourselves, to uplift ourselves, and everyone who's participating. Allison will tell us the questions that have come today. Allison?
The first question is from Madison, Alabama, in the U.S.A. What is the best way to handle people who have a grudge against me for absolutely no reason other than the family that I come from? It's not about race or religion. It's familial hatred, family against family, for something that happened many generations ago. I would love to be the one to help heal this rift between our families. Your advice would be so dear to me. Thank you.
You're bringing up something so important, and thank you for this question, because we so often feel that if we just did the right thing, if we said the right thing, it would fix everything. It would change everyone else. It isn't really true. What we can do is to change ourselves. And so that there's this two things that are not crossing in the night. You are not the being in your family that is set to hurt their family because of something that happened thousands of years ago. Well, maybe thousands of years ago in terms of psychogenetics, but generations ago. And so what can be fixed is how you feel about them hating you or attacking you, or that separation that just doesn't feel right, because it isn't. We are not born to carry out the wars and the disgruntlements or the hurt or anger or vengeance of our forefathers. And so what I would recommend is that first, and we'll do this now, you can look inside you and find any place where you were hurt or you're offended because they can't see you. They only see you as the family that they need to hurt. And ask your body where it holds that hurt or anger from that. Ask it what color it needs and release it. And then, and this is the one we'll do, bring their family into your mind's eye and bring your family into your mind's eye. And imagine that for 1 second they could merge, because the higher sole purpose is not ever to carry out vengeance, to carry out the anger of yesterday, but to grow on from that. So you can be the source of growing on from that. And as you blend the families, and then in the same way, if there's anyone in particular who is really causing you unhappiness, bring them into your mind's eye. And as we do so often in this meditative day, ask them what color they need from you to come into peace and harmony with you and be released. And so we can let the families merge, and because when you call forth the families, you're calling them forth actually as soul family, because we are all soul family here on the planet at this time. So that as they merge for a moment, then that can dissolve away the separation, the lines between them. You did that and we did this. And as they merge, they will be merging a spiritual familial energy that is karmic, and it could heal that. And then when you bring into your mind's eye, if there's one person or maybe that whole family, and then asking them what color they need from you to be released from this karma, then you are creating what you can do. And every time you think of them, what color do you need from me? Send them that light. And you will find that you can go on now. They don't need to take up the space in your life. You are not bound to continue the wars, the fights, the hurts of other generations. You are not. You are here to be a being of peace, because that's what you choose. And when you hold that, you'll find that things change. So remember those parts. We'll do just the merging of the family and sending them light. Ready? Close your eyes. Now bring your family into your mind's eye. And as you bring them into your mind's eye, imagine that you're bringing many generations of them from the past into one grouping, right into this moment, including you, really. And now ask this other family, with all the generations, forefathers, to come into your consciousness, so that we have these two families facing each other. And then, as soul family, we will allow them to merge, and in that merging, that all that is in the past, all that has happened before can fall away, and there can be a linking up, because our enemies, our teachers, our beloveds, they're all our soul family. So here we go. Here are your two families now. And take a deep breath, and from their higher selves, from their spiritual point of evolution and growth, as you take a deep breath, imagine them simply merging for a second, feeling them flowing through each other, feeling them connecting, feeling them dissolving into oneness and being released. Breathe in, move them together, let them be released. And now bring into your mind's eye anyone and any part of that other family that seems to be very close in terms of continuing this difficulty between you. And ask them what frequency of light they need from you to be released from this karma and to go on in a happy way in their own lives, and for you as well. Color is the communicating energy. It's the source of all. So what color do they need from you to be released from this? Take that first color that comes into your consciousness and reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that color down to the top of your head and laser it out to them, and feel them opening and receiving that light, so that as they receive that color, they just begin to fade away. they dissolve because through choosing the light, they have committed to releasing the karma. A little bit more light flowing down through you into them till they're gone. And now take a deep breath and really command your cellular mind, your emotional mind, to imprint that you are free from this. You do not need to participate. You just need to bring the light of consciousness. Great. Allison, that's the next one.
The second question is from Geneva, Switzerland.
Geneva.
Concerning professions, I keep hearing, do what you love. Chris Griscom, you seem to be someone who sees beyond. I ask for you to address people who do what's their calling, even though it is not something they love or even like. I have a position that is incredibly important for the good of the whole, and it is not something I would have ever chosen to do with my life. But I have somehow found myself placed within this powerful responsibility, and I feel an obligation to give it my best, even though I find it hard to continue each day. Is this against my evolution or furthering it?
I promise you, it's forwarding it. And there's a little tickle that we speak of at the Light Institute. It says, whatever you resist, that's what you get. So if you were here and we could look at the karma, we could look at the incarnations of the soul, you would see why you've been given the honor of doing for the good of the whole. And another very important expression that we have at the Light Institute is, what is the gift? So what's important here is for you to find the way through looking at that as a burden to you. You know that it's something that you have been given the power, the capacity to do. What a great honor is that. But it doesn't please you. And so if you could look at it as a gift. And my perspective is, you haven't really seen what it is about you. It feels like something you have to do for the others. You need to ask, how does this support me? Maybe it's teaching you patience. Maybe it's showing you that you're a great leader or a wonderful teacher. Or maybe it's showing you how to learn patience or how to see beyond just the daily thing and see it in a bigger whole. So ask yourself, what is the gift for me of being here? What is it teaching me? And every day when you go in, send light, as we were just doing, send light to the people or to the project or whatever. Because if you bring the energies through you and extend them out, you're going to find that what you do is more pleasant for you. And maybe more interesting and more challenging in a good way. That it's helping you to use your intelligence, your creativity, maybe even a higher octave of emotional connection. That maybe part of the reason you're there has nothing to do with the project, but has to do with the people that you're working with. So when you send light, what color do you need from me for us to work together in harmony today? Or to be friends, and drawing that color in and extending it. Maybe that's what's necessary there. You cannot know with your intellectual mind all of why you're there. But there is a reason for it, and that reason is about you. And so, what is the gift, friend? What is the gift? And look at that, and every day send light, and ask your body, where am I holding a capacity to find goodness or joy in this work? And then go to that place in your body, prick it open, and imagine that capacity to see it in new light, just like a new relationship. You're finding new aspects of this work that's about your relationship to it that will bring you into harmony with it. Great love. Allison?
The last question is from Saariselka, Finland.
Saariselka, Finland. Hello, I was there with you. I love you so much.
Chris, in the silence of my soul, I can see the purity and the power of light working on the planet. How can I extend this out to everyone who is doubting the light?
And you do have the most exquisite light in Finland. I was so fortunate to see your auroras, to see the brilliant colors flashing in the sky, to see people not wearing black and gray, but wearing bright blue and beautiful colors, men and women, and because somewhere in your psychogenetics and through your culture, you really do know and understand light. So if you're now coming across people that are just caught in what's happening and life is dangerous, we can't find anything that's uplifting, my answer to you would be you. Be the one who lives that light, that consciously draws it in and radiates it out and whispers uplifting things to people. You have beautiful nature there. I will never forget my experiences of nature there. And so the more that you talk about that, just a little thing, hey, have you seen the deer today? Look at this over here. You may have to develop within you this little gift of seeding, because if they say, yes, I saw the reindeer today, or yes, that aura was beautiful last night. The moment that you bring them into focusing on something that is beautiful, that they can connect to, you are helping them to access light, and their doubts will fall away. They just need a whisper. They need support that says, we will be through all this. What is our part in it? We have a purpose, and that purpose we think sometimes has to be what we do, but it's really about who we are. And I know that you are a being of light, so don't worry about the doubt. The doubt is coming from fear. Be one who brings smiles, that brings the sense of safety, that brings an uplifting thought or point of reference, and you will be healing everyone and everything around you. So I send you all the most sparkling light that came to me from Finland. And let us extend it out, not only in your country, but around this beautiful planet. The planet which we all chose to come together at this time to bring this light. Great love.